This is going to be a rambling, a rant, but I want to talk about this particular subject. And I know I've talked about this before, but I'm going to say it again. Because like I say it, like I always say, I do this for me, for venting purposes. And if you don't like it, please get the fuck off my channel. I don't want no praise, no accolades. I'm just getting this off my chest. I'm just giving out my 2 cents about certain topics. Now back to the subject at hand. I want to talk about culture again. I want to talk about culture. And the reason why I'm talking about culture, my main concern is for so-called black Americans that's living in America right now. Culture consists of history, traditions, code of conduct, blood lineage, and identity. And with those 5 things, that makes up a culture. And without those 5 things, you will always be at the bottom of the totem pole. And for the most part, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Without a strong culture, your peoples can never come together and build strong civilizations, yet alone strong communities. Because I was around a group of fellas, and their main concern, they was thinking about, what should be improved in the black communities, which is all good, but their main focus was money. And I said, okay, that's good, that's great, that's awesome, but you're going to need more than money in order for you to actually bring change in the black communities. And they basically disregard what I said, acting like I didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, and I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to keep it to myself because I know the truth. Listen, you can have all the money in the world, but if the collective do not have a strong culture, code of conduct, then how in the hell can your peoples come together and build? See, these other races of people know that culture is needed for their collective. You hear me? It's more than just money. You need to have a strong culture for the collective. These other races of people like the Latinos, the Asians, they understand the concept. They basically understand the assignment. They understand that culture is needed for their peoples in order for them to stick together, in order for them to come together and stick together and build. It's more than just money. You gotta know your blood lineage and your identity. And you have to have a code of conduct within your peoples. Only by having a code of conduct, you can operate perfectly, or should I say, accordingly. You get what I'm saying? A culture is needed with any collective. There has to be order. There has to be order in the collective. Basically, and also you have to know who you are within the race collective as well. People don't get that, man. And that group that, dismiss me, act like I didn't know what I was talking about. Yo, those brothers, man, they need to revise on what their beliefs are, man. Because if their beliefs is all about just making money and that's it, then all hope is lost. Because they need to establish a strong culture. There needs to be a culture. Think about it, man. When it comes to culture, if you don't know yourself, what do you know? And that is so true. If you don't know yourself, what do you know? It's more than just knowing what you can and cannot do. It's actually knowing your people's history. It's actually knowing your people's legacy. It's actually knowing your people's blood lineage, man. Knowing where the hell you came from and your people's history. What's that old saying? A man ain't shit on this earth without his history. I say it again. A man ain't shit on this earth without his history. And that is so damn true. Because that man will forever be lost. Because he don't know who the fuck he is. And he don't know who his peoples are. And that's verbatim, ver fucking beta. But people don't get that, and that's very sad, and that's very depressing. But for the most part, it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing because we live in a society, we live in a worldly system that money rules over everything. But there are some things that money cannot buy. That is so true. There are some things that money cannot buy. And you're going to have a lot of people going to say, oh, I beg to differ and all that. Those people are so fucking superficial and so superficial and simple-minded to the point that they can't see the truth for what it really is, man. They're not forward thinkers like that, man. They cannot think. They cannot think about the different outcomes and the possibilities of certain scenarios, man. Straight up and down, they really don't. And that's why I say that culture is really important for any collective, man. Because without that culture, you can never come together and build. You can never come together, stick together, and build because there is no culture. And when it comes to blacks in America, there is no culture, let alone a strong culture. But for the most part, there is no culture. That's why black folks are lost as it is today, especially in America. So-called blacks are lost today because they don't know where the hell they come from. They don't know their blood lineage. And that's very true. It's very true. It is true. It is damn true. But yeah, but that's all I gotta say about that, man. Shit, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, man. So I thank you so much and have a good day.